everybody, right there is the old railroad bridge. So I'm down here scouting around, see if I can't find a decent deer hunting spot. Man, he's got to have some real wicked spurred up stuff around the bases of his antlers and his brow tines. That is shredded. There's a bunch of the bark. That's real fresh too, real fresh. He came in from the riverside. Must have been walking right along the river and turned into here and shredded. When I left the river valley, I hit another spot, and they had harvested the soybeans. And in between all the excess soybean, there's areas that can be hunted. And I tell you what, if there's ever been a classic case of a hinge break on an impact, this is one. That's transitional paleo. Yep. There is some grinding. On this side, it's ground real heavy. Some smack dab right there in the middle of that base where it's thinned. Then on this side right here, it actually has like a little spur on the base. It's made out of some Shockton. Yep, some Upper Mercer. I'd say that's transitional. You hear that sound? Like two quarters rubbing together? He's cutting on that hickory nut. This place is loaded with squirrel. Fox squirrel and grays. They're fully matured. So that's what a Carolina Reaper looks like when they are done. They have like a blistered look to them. And they're very smelly. Very potent. I'll be taking these tomorrow. And mowing the garden down, pulling the stakes, pulling the cages, getting ready for next year. So I just want to give you a shot of these. Been doing a lot of deer hunting. It takes a lot of time, everybody. But I am going to get back into looking for artifacts and bottle digging. I hunted this last night scene too. A big mama doe and a baby doe. This wasn't here. Come in here and shredded that, and he's getting up into here. So it's a pretty good buck. All right, this viney plant here. There's like little needles all along the stem of that vine plant. Last time I was in here, I was ripping through this corn, and I was just tearing that stuff down, right, to get in between these rows. Man, I got home and I had to pick out about 100 needles, like a porcupine, in my hands. Yeah, it wasn't good, but I just got an artifact. I've been picking up some flint. Of course, there's some sign in this old flint workshop in here. Look at that piece of campfire rock. That's a good example of it. Yep, from an ancient campfire. Look at this. Look at the facet on that. So this here, I mean, it's a hammerstone, I reckon, but it's flat on the bottom. It's not quite as round as a discadol, but close. Real close. Yep. I got another one of these, I think, back in the spring that looked very similar to this, and I'd say twice the size. In the same county and east of me by 3 or 4 miles, maybe. Yep, boy, it's really faceted right there. Look at that. That is real smooth and flat. That's awesome. Yeah, it's beat all the way around. That's a heck of a nice hammerstone right there. Flat on the bottom. That's a nice one. That's a nice find. Okay, deer hunting report. November 1st, the morning of November 1st, I saw 6. 3 bucks, 3 does, and at 8:15, or no, pardon me, at 8:55 a.m., I was getting out of the stand, and I wanted to do a little bit of scouting around in there. Well, I got out, I'm looking around at some deer sign. I heard something over my right shoulder, and I turned around. It was a pretty nice looking buck looking at me about 80 yards away, just staring at me. Oh, but yeah, they're on the move. Some heartbreakers, everybody. A lot of broken artifacts, but some other good stuff. I saw this here. This is kind of interesting. This here was broken in the manufacturing process. There's an impurity, right, in that material right there. And I'm pretty sure what they done was they turned that. See that little end there? That's like a little tool. It's a little tooled end. This, you know, just some great Flint Ridge stuff. Yeah, it's got like a little tooled end. I'm gonna take you along here because I looked over to my left and there's flint everywhere. Shoot, I'm stepping on it right there. Look at that. It's everywhere right in here. Alright, let's cut over. I mean, this is ridiculous. There's stuff, material everywhere. I better watch. I can get cut doing that in this field. This stuff's like glass. It's real sharp. Look at it all. Yep. Real good area. So I got another piece out of here. That's a pretty cool piece to the puzzle, per se. This is definitely a workshop area. You know, I've found a lot of cool things that go along with some habitation here, but for the most part now, you know, this was a work. There's a lancet. That's a good one. Eh, maybe not. Sorry about that. Just a really cool looking flake, I think. Put it in my pocket. Oh no, it's got some use where it's been used. Right in there, everyone. I know you can see that. That looks pretty good. Yep. So that's a uniface blade made out of Vanport here. I mean, this place is riddled with this sort of stuff, with this little tools. But yeah. It's all over the place, so I've gotten in a good spot. I'm gonna go real slow and look around. There could be a point. Look at that stuff. You've done a lot of this. I mean, you know what this looks like. This is great. I hope you can see it really well. Look at that. It's some kind of a, it's probably broken, darn it. Big preform piece. Well, can't have a hunt without a heartbreaker of the day. Oh man. Scott, look at that. Orange, just translucent, see-through, orange, and then into a blue. Golly. Oh, that was uber thin. Finely made knife for a big blade. Gosh darn. Yeah, that was a weak maker right there. Dang it. They're in here. I've gotten them out of this field, you know, so it's not unusual. It's what, as a matter of fact, that's what I'm expecting to find something. These really great blades that are in here. I mean, there's some points and other items, but I really like those, and I don't find them of that form all over the place, you know what I mean? But in this spot, in this field here, it's exclusive. Right there is a end scraper. That's another thing. Let me share another tidbit of information and knowledge that I've gleaned off of this after hunting it for over a decade and now digging it for 2 years. They even made preformed end scrapers, right? This classic curved lip, I find them blank. I find them with no work. And what happens is they'd make them and then take them out here and then use them, and there'd be wear on it. And then it could get like, the angle of the lip would get dull, right? Not take off the hides, and they would re-nap it, refashion it again. And then by the time it gets up to like where some of my friends live in northern Richland County, Morrow, oh shoot, Colonel Crawford, Huron counties, Ashland counties, after it leaves the source area here, these get tiny, they get smaller and smaller and dang it. It's a rework. I'm glad I showed that one. Heck yeah. Come on, camera. I'm going to throw you in the garbage when I get home. Yeah, reworked. Reworked. Yes. Yeah, it ain't the first blade I've ever shown on this channel. It had the ass end of it redone. All right, but you can see they definitely came in there and fixed that up a little bit. Right in there. For whatever reason, I don't know. It's busted, but dang it. That would have been a heck of a freaking piece. Man, see ya. I have not moved 4 feet. Look at this high medial ridge lancet. Heck yeah, man. It's got good work all the way down the side there. Yep. Yep. High medial ridge to it. Still a uniface tool nonetheless. Another 2 feet. I mean, right there is where I was finding all that other stuff. Well, 3 feet. But shoot. Look at that stinking perforator. Or all. Yeah, this thing is done up. That's damaged. So there's a nick in the artifact right there. That's a damaged piece. But that tip right there, that's all worked. Right, they did it like on this side and then right here. Yeah, it's a shame. Yeah, that's damage. That's from agriculture. See ya. Okay, hopefully my work here is paid off. You know, I'm just hitting it and hitting it and hitting it. Hitting these rows, man. And I got a pocket full of stuff, right? But I think I got a finely made end scraper here. I'm talking Daymaker. Look at the flint. I mean, it's stacked on the stuff. Look, it's all around it. More Vanport. I love doing this stuff here, buddy. You know, it got a little windy. It's warm today, so, and it's November 1st. Maybe I should be in a tree stand, but you know, I've done this. I've been hunting my whole life, including this stuff. Well, this stuff since my early 20s, but deer hunting and hunting, I've been doing that since 6. So, you know, sitting all day long and all that stuff, you know, I'll wait till the temperature drops, and then I'll be out there all day. Boy, what a looker. Yep, Daymaker. Damn. Black Upper Mercer end scraper, and it is of the finest quality of workmanship, right? Look at that, everyone. That's sort of stuff. Look at that. Don't get much better than that for end scrapers. Shoo, beautiful, right? Black Shocton, bluish Black Shocton. There's some white inclusions in it, and stuff is sweet. Yeah, Daymaker. Daymaker. And that ain't no, right, that's not a preformed one. That's had some nice work done to it. That ain't use wear. They put a nice lip on that. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right. Good deal. We love them. Right? And, you know, if you're a deer hunter, Well, they didn't let nothing go to waste, and they sure shit didn't have to, or have the ability to go to Walmart and go buy a pair of breeches or a coat. So everything they killed, everything that had a hide on its back, got used in clothing or the manufacturing of cordage, or you name it, it got put to use. But without an end scraper, you couldn't do that. You know, you couldn't have nice leather work to deflesh that hide. But not all end scrapers was used exclusively just for hide prep. Some of it, right? Some of them, on the other hand, was used for woodworking and other various jobs. See ya.